And my topic is the economic impact of immigration. Why is this issue important? Well, currently there are 41.3 million immigrants living in America, which constitutes about 13% of our population. Furthermore, 11.3 million of these immigrants are here illegally, so it has become a focus point of the 2016 presidential elections. One candidate, Donald Trump, intends to ship all illegal immigrants back to their country of origin and build a wall along our southern border to divide us from Mexico. And that's what sparked my interest in this topic, as I thought, what impact would this have on our economy? So to find that out, I read The Economics of Immigration, Who Wins, Who Loses, and Why by Christopher Matthews. In the article, Matthews attempts to answer what he calls the four fundamental questions of immigration. Number one, does immigration reduce wages for native-born Americans? 2, is immigration a drain on the welfare state? 3, does immigration help the economy grow? And finally, whom does immigration hurt? For each question, there is a common perception that Americans hold, and we'll see if Matthews' findings line up with it. For the first question, dealing with wages, our perception is that immigrants are taking jobs away from us and driving down wages by working for less. However, Matthews found that immigrants are actually increasing real wages, which are adjusted for inflation, and raising our overall standard of living. This is according to a 2010 study done by the Brookings Institute. We tend to think of immigrants in a very narrow point of view as only being able to take jobs, but they also have the ability to create jobs by being entrepreneurs and to demand jobs by being consumers. The second question deals with welfare, and our perception tends to be that immigrants are exhausting our welfare state. This includes Social Security and Medicare, among other things. But Matthews again found that this is not true. He asserts that immigration is actually helping fuel the welfare state. One reason for this is that, contrary to popular belief, welfare tends to focus on the old, not the poor. As you can see from these charts, immigrants tend to be young. About 18% of all Americans are 65 and over, but immigrants are much younger. For unauthorized immigrants, this percentage is about 3%. For legal immigrants, it's about 12%. Furthermore, most government spending is classified as non-rivalry, which means consumption by one person does not diminish the utility of the good or service for others. Most government spending is non-rivalry, such as national defense. It can be argued that we could defend a population twice our size by spending the same amount of money. Question 3 deals with growth, and our perception is that most immigrants are low-skilled workers, so the resulting economic growth is negligible. But Matthews found that all immigrants help the economy to grow. This can be shown by Production Possibilities Frontier, an outward shift in the Production Possibilities Frontier, which shows the combination of two goods which are possible to produce by an economy operating at full employment would lead to more production. One factor that can lead to an outward shift is a greater population. A greater population can obviously come from more immigration. Furthermore, innovation is one of the top factors in growth. Immigrants tend to be more likely to apply for patents for their ideas and inventions than native-born Americans. And question 4 deals with whom they hurt, and our perception is that if immigrants are taking our jobs, lowering wages, and depleting our welfare, they're hurting all of us. But again, Matthews disproved all these points, and he asserts that low-income native-born workers are the group that is hurt by immigration. This can be seen by this chart, which shows where immigrants are concentrated, and they're mostly low-income, unskilled jobs. So in conclusion, Matthews found that immigrants have an extremely large and positive impact on the United States economy as a whole. The question I still have to answer is, does other economic data support Matthews' findings? Here's my works cited page. Thank you.